Hello, y'all, and welcome back to another HPL stream. And here today we are at Boise State. This is a game of the week. One of the nice little calm ones right here. We have Wisconsin. Or I might have said the name wrong. I'm sorry, but we got
Try that again.
Wisconsin.
Try that
Try
again.
that again. Yeah.
Wins.
It's okay.
Wisconsin.
There's no T. There's no T. Just try it again.
Okay. Sorry. So anyway, we had. What in the world? I just heard Joker laugh and cut his mic out, so that's why I was so confused. So anyway, what in the
Who
world
is
is that
this guy
helmet?
leading
Yo,
leading
what
this?
in the?
This
All right, so
he's got an 1800s helmet on, just leading the charge with this hammer. I'm not familiar with the Boise State traditions, but this guy's just
yeah,
running out here with a hammer on. But
Good luck,
I'm
dog.
not
anyways,
familiar with
continue,
road game,
Electric.
but
Continue.
yeah, hello, we are back here with another stream. Messed up a little bit, just a little, a little funny from the commentators up here in the booth, and it's me, Electric Days. And we also have KU. Can
Hello.
you say something? Yeah,
Hello.
and then we got
Yes.
and then we got Joker.
Hi.
Yeah, you got two colored people up here in this booth ready
But,
to
okay.
Hey,
commentate
MLK
on a
Day is
very
coming
good
up.
game. MLK is coming up also.
An honor.
Alright, we are off to
MLK
a
is
fantastic start here.
yup, as it is the QB Madsen, as he gonna make a
Get
move and
sticky.
yeah, is that a custom name? That's not a custom name, right?
No, no.
That's an
I
actual name.
I do gotta say I love these orange uniforms. I love them.
I love
One of my
the
favorites in the
stadium.
game.
Something
Yeah.
different too.
Different
Yes.
color of grass, and turf. And there he goes, steps back in the pocket. He's gonna roll
Mm.
up and throw it to Casper the Ghost. It falls down incomplete. Second down and 10. I mean, coming into this game, expecting a lot from both teams. They're both overall, I think, ranked. Not, yeah, they're overall both ranked inside the
Yeah.
top 15 as they run this ball. And they both have, similar overalls. I think their overalls are 85
Literally exactly the
around.
same
Yeah, literally
across the board.
85 across. Yeah, so equal, you could say equal game. Um, we've seen Boise State before. We have not seen Wisconsin, so you gotta see what they can do here.
Yes.
Third and 6. Back in the pocket.
Oh, he picked it up and a
Oh,
touchdown!
oh, wow.
Wow.
McDonald. Will McDonald with the touchdown. What a pick. I didn't even know what to say right there.
I'll take my
saw.
Mickey Mouse when it happens.
I'll tell you right now, as the on-site expert for Wisconsin, coming to you live from Madison. McDonald, I did see him out at the bars a couple of nights ago, and he was getting after it, but clearly he's ready to go this game.
Yeah, and I mean, that was a very bad start right there for Boise, and I don't even know what to say because that pick really threw us off. But I'm starting to notice some of Boise State players are wearing some
Got some interesting helmets
questionable,
on,
yeah,
right?
questionable helmets. Yeah, that's what I was looking at the whole time. Is they're gonna run this ball a counter to the left and
Mm.
it's open a little bit, and it's going to be a gain of 6 for Dylan Riley. No
Let me ask you
surprise,
this,
he's named
Electric.
Riley.
You
Listen up.
played Boise State the last 2 years, right, in the Big 12 championship.
Yep.
What were some things you noticed about that team, and what do you think they're gonna try to do here?
Well, I noticed with this team, they run the ball a lot, and they that's their main goal. Running the ball and trying to make sure the pass game also flows through that too. So as long as they have the run game and then be able to pass it a little bit, then I feel like Boise State will be pretty cool. The struggles that they had is when that run game gets stopped.
Oh my
Oh, and he
goodness.
breaks free,
Oh,
and that's what I'm talking about right there. If that run game gets stopped, then Boise State might be over a little bit because sometimes they seem like they shadow, you know, every formation out of the playbook and then just stay to one. But as long as they don't keep it one-dimensional, they're pretty good. As they get stopped right there for a loss of 3 by Will McDonald. He also just had a pick 6.
Yeah, another thing I remember about Boise State is they like to use a lot of like big formations, a lot of tight ends, just to help with that run game as well. So that's probably another thing we'll have to keep an eye out for this game.
Yep, steps back in the pocket, trying to find an open man. Somebody was already coming in to hit him as he just ankles Stark first down.
That is not one Tony Stark. I mean, that is the Tony Stark. That is not.
That's him.
That is him. We got some names on these wide receivers and some of these players on this offense for Boise State.
Yep, and I mean, second down and 10. Last drive, we all seen it ended up in a pick 6, but this drive, they're already past the 50, and their tight end is number 92, making some adjustments. He's trying to find somebody open, gets set by Will, and I mean, this man must be a beast because
he's cooking.
Will, yeah, this man gets
My best player.
2 tackles for loss. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. 2 tackles for losses, 1 sack and a pick 6. I mean, right now showing up.
There wasn't really anybody open on that either, so good job of coverage by Wisconsin in the secondary.
Yep. And there they go. They put
They're
2 people
dropping
back in.
everybody. And
Oh my God, he caught it! I believe that is Christopher Columbus. Yes, it is. He might have sailed the ocean blue, but in today's game, he's out on the field making big plays.
It's fitting. He's on a blue field, right?
Kind of expected.
All right, you got a chance for a big play here. Everybody's up.
He's going to toss it, and he's going to cut
gets-
back.
Oh,
in.
cut back! It's a-
no.
Jake Steele.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
I thought it
And
was
now you
actually
have
Jake.
to take your 3.
Well, I don't know. You're pretty far out here for a field goal. I think you might as well just go for this.
He's
I
gonna go for it.
don't know the range of this kicker, but this is it would have been a pretty long one.
And plus, you're kicking from the hash marks, too. So, oh, that just almost dropped something. Here we go.
Do not want to
The
take a
snap
false
up.
start here.
1. Yeah, I was just about to say, do not want a false start.
Okay,
That's a
we
lot.
gotta let it fly.
To
Let it
me,
fly.
Heaven
Oh,
and a pick.
what a play! There were 2 guys down there, and the one Wisconsin guy made the pick on that.
We seen Christopher Columbus, is what Joker said. He was also in that attended play right there. So let's
You
see what
can't
they.
say that guy did not see the ball because he only had 1 bar on, so he had clear vision of that. We had-
Looking.
we had-
Oh my God,
that's
that's a pick right back!
Oh, that was right back to the. That was right back to Boise. Oh my goodness.
Let's say that's one of those that stick route. You know, you'd like to get that out quick. I think he had a shot to get it either to one of the slants on the left, but just held a little bit too long.
You're just not good right there. But now, back out to the field after throwing a pick and getting the pick right back. And this Boise is he gonna cut back in, and it'll be a gain of 3 for Dylan Riley.
See, this is big here. You know, if Wisconsin can, hold them to 3 after the mistake there, that's going to go a long way for them.
Yeah, it's also going to be pretty good. And there to go,
The
running play
blitz.
action.
Hmm.
And he gets hit just on time as he was just about to get that ball off. As you see the top passing touchdowns, you see Arch Manning is number 1 right
He
now.
just beating up on CPU?
Yes. No, he actually played Appalachian State.
So just beating up on the
last week.
CPU. Got it.
3rd and 7. First down. Oh yeah, first quarter is also about to end soon too.
Got the
He's
crosser.
gonna throw it to
Yep.
the end route. Yep, there you go. And Andretti. First
Marco!
down. Oh, okay. first down and goal, and the time will run out for the end of the first quarter. And Joker and KU, what do y'all think about this first quarter at the for both of these teams at the end of what happened?
Yeah. I'll go first. I mean, I think if you're Wisconsin, you're kind of hoping to see what you can do on offense because of your first play of the drive was a pick, and this is probably going to be stopped. And he actually lost the yard, but if you're Boise State, I'm still confident because you actually have driven down the field multiple times. Even though you're still losing, I still feel confident for Boise State.
Yeah, I think again this is really important to be able to punch this in and take advantage, put the pressure right back on Wisconsin, who threw a pick on his first play.
Right, there you go. You see a run. He just got a boost he just got a sonic boost as he just ran right into one of his linemen, and that would be a 3rd down and 5, no gain.
Yeah, they're really committing. They're really committing on this run here to be able to stop him. So, we'll see if he can get like another couple crossers going around the field or something like that. Oh, we got an RPO.
Oh, and
Marco!
Polo. You beat
Touchdown.
Me to it.
My fault. I thought you was gonna say.
No, you had it.
My fault. Touchdown, Boise State. As I remember, there's an actual playoff game going on, so I know people are possibly also watching that too. But right now we are focused into 2 top 15 players right now. Good game, both tied, and let's say first real drive for Wisconsin as they step out here, and 1st down and 10. It will be a gain of 7 right there with that run to McCaffrey.
Yeah, there's still no T in Wisconsin.
Yeah, okay, my fault, my bad.
We'll get it right at some point tonight, I'm sure.
Eventually.
Yeah, no, we will. Yeah, no.
Nice little RPO
Here we go,
there
2nd
again.
down and 3 as as y'all said, running the RPO, and that's
Tucker Ashcraft. Yeah, you can say that.
I already know. Yeah, I know how to say that word. Stop.
Oh,
Stop
okay.
Playing.
Okay.
Yeah. 1st down and 10. Lockie. McCaffrey with the run breaks off a tackle. It's not lock. It's not lock.
It's lock.
Right. Yeah. So I guess that we just all messing up words today.
I think it's just you, man.
It's just a tough day. It's
like Drew Lock.
It's a tough day for me right now. 1st down and 10 once again. Yeah, I know. It's okay.
It happens.
Making a couple adjustments right now. Steps back in the pocket. Only blitzing 3. Not blitzing, but only bringing 3.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
He's lucky that ball went out of bounds. There are a lot of orange jerseys.
He got hit by 3 players right there, and that was not good, right? Yeah, just missed the tackle, and then they just all came back down to try to get the ball out of his hands. But 2nd down and 3 here. See what they do here, and they're going to run it. And that's a gain of over 3, and that would be a 1st down. And what do y'all think of this running attack right here for them?
Yeah, I like it. I mean, this is like a staple of Wisconsin football is run the ball, make them stop it, and maybe at some point do some play action over the top.
Yeah, they making a couple adjustments. Lock back to throw.
He's still
gonna throw it. Yup, and that's McCaffrey once again. And I'm for sure. Go ahead.
If I'm Wisconsin, I think I would kind of be entertaining the chewing the clock option. You get the ball back at halftime after getting the pick 6. I definitely would try and consider that option, just to make sure Boise State doesn't. You can kind of control the next probably 5-6 minutes of this game.
Right, it is 3rd and 8.
They're pressing here.
We could say this is important right here, knowing that the game is tied. You're just going to throw it to that little hitch route.
Decision time.
Get the first.
I think we go for this, and I like this call. I like this call to get aggressive. You get the ball back at half. If you don't convert, they're at 13, so I like this call to go for it.
He's also rushing in McCaffrey right up the middle. 1st down At the 5, Greg, and we seen Greg, I'm for sure, in
The
week
freshman.
1. If
Freshman out of
yeah, if you
Wisconsin.
seen, yep, and if you seen it in the, I'm for sure week 1, I'm for sure against Notre Dame. They used him a lot, and you seen he had over 130 in rushing yards. So really good running back and true freshman, like y'all said. So should be good for years to come. Let's
Big
see, and
hole.
they gonna
Oh!
run it again, and he's
If
just
he
gonna run into
cut
one of his
right,
tackles.
he would have cut right. Maybe would have got in, but
Yeah. Now at the 3, anything can happen here. You can pass it if you want to. You can run it too, and also try to hold off time for Boise. But
yeah. Well, Boise smartly called a timeout right there to just preserve some time. There's nothing to lose by calling timeouts at this point, so
and
let's stop.
McCaffrey had an
Expect another
open.
timeout. Yep.
He had an open space, and then he just got stopped by 2 defensive linemen. Actually, not 2 defensive linemen. It was 1 linebacker and a defensive lineman, I think. But still good defense right there. As they trying to
5
play a
wide here.
bend but don't break.
Maybe expect
And they
some.
just gonna
Oh,
run.
he's gonna
Keep
run it
it
right in.
Run! Touchdown!
Well, you're talking about the speed on Braden Locke there, so actually not surprised with that play call.
Yeah, that was a really good call. I mean, spread everybody out. You know, he's probably thinking he's gonna get some crossers trying to work through the zones, and just ran it straight up the middle. So it's a good call.
Then we
And
see some
now,
other people. Oh, go ahead.
if you're Boise State, this has to be a touchdown. I mean, you cannot give Wisconsin the ball at halftime and this be the same type of score. You have 1 timeout, but you also have almost 2 minutes left in this game, so you do not have to rush to get down the field.
First down to 10. He's going to
Just throw
roll
that
out, and
away.
he's just going, just throw it down to the dirt. It was intended for Riley, but just wanted to get that ball out of his hands. Will McDonald is just wrecking. Second down and
So
10.
Wisconsin, as we
Watch.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, a dot.
Yep. I was gonna say Wisconsin, another Big Ten team. Joker, is he on your schedule this year for USC?
Yes, we do play him, I
Yes,
believe,
okay.
later in the season. I believe after week 8.
And
Oh, that might be a
running
pick!
RPO. He got blown up. Oh, man. Speaking of getting blown up, what a hit. What a hit. He was coming downhill to hit that wide receiver.
Yeah, speaking of coming, this linebacker,
Okay.
Cheeks. And there's Christopher
Oh.
Columbus again.
Goodness.
Oh my gosh. There's a DeJuan McMurray and a Kobe Luca on Penn State. Look at that.
Terrible. Third
We'll
and
just
6.
try to not
Madison.
even think about that.
Yeah, terrible.
Another Big Ten team.
In motion to the left is the tight end, and he's going to throw it to me, God,
my.
and the cornerback. Not the cornerback, the strong safety of Moore. As he's going to take this back. He going to cut. The left side was open for space, but first down and 10.
Yeah, he didn't really had a whole lot of open options there. I mean, that's one of those 50-50 balls you hope your guy can come down with. It just overthrew it a tad.
And if you're Wisconsin, I mean, I would be happy with the field goal here.
We'll go just a quick out route with a catch by Quick.
Nice.
I think the last time I seen a wide receiver named Quick was Mike Quick, Philadelphia Eagle. But
And we'll see what type of defense that Boise State tries to run here. But yeah, those out routes will be open against some of those zone coverages.
McCaffrey is just a menace. I don't think he's a 74 overall. I think they lied because the way how he's playing, it don't look like he is. Hit the gap, just made a cornerback miss, and then break off a tackle.
Looks like he's going to be a good one for years to come for this Badger team.
McCaffrey
again. I think
Good.
McCaffrey's starting to become like like the Ohio State running back. They use him a lot, utilize him a lot too.
It's a good decision too. He could have maybe tried to force it to the receiver coming.
By him.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Oh, there we go. Top receptions. Also tied with 2 people at Arizona State. Robert Mayweather at 17.
That boy's a stud. I'll tell you that right now.
2nd down and 5. Trying to make some adjustments, but they can't hear him. Now they can. And time is ticking. Under 5 at 5, and then he steps back in the pocket.
That might be a pick, and it is. He can take this back.
R1 to the defense is Ross, not Ross Chastain, but Ross jukes, breaks a tackle down to the 33.
I saw that exactly the same way as he did, but that defender made a great play on that ball. I did not see him getting to that.
No, that was a really good jump up pick.
That was a huge play in this game, though.
Push the momentum around, fakes that toss, looks around, trying to find somebody, going to throw it to the...
That's a good incomplete pass. That's a good incomplete pass.
Threw it to the running back, but the running back was jumping like Superman. Yeah, he was behind a bit more than he thought.
So at minimum here, if you're Boise State, you got to get a field goal. We gotta get points on the board here. You know, so we're at what yeah, you'd like to get at least, 10 more yards to have a comfortable field goal.
Oh my gosh, Nelson is flying, but you don't want to get fumble.
Hurry it up here.
Oh, yeah, he has to call that because I think that.
Yeah, I think I would have just called a hurry up.
Hurry
up, timeout.
Yeah. Now everything kind of has to be towards the sideline unless you turned on turbo to spike the ball.
I almost wonder if he could have pitched out the back, got a few more
yards.
Got him!
What a great read that was.
Andretti again.
Polo! Touchdown! Once again, 2 touchdowns of this game.
And if you're Wisconsin, you gotta be kicking yourself. I think the read was there for that play, but now the game is tied, and you had an opportunity to kind of go up 2 possessions and kind of get control of this game for the second half. Oh my
he's got a lane.
goodness!
He's got a lane.
What we talked about!
To the crib. To the crib.
Oh, wow. Swerving around the
Trying to waste some time. I like it. Oh, my God. He got
my goodness.
I'm
gonna be honest. Okay. I was worried. I was really worried for a second that they were going to review that.
He was out. I don't care what you say. He was out at 1.
That's just an absolute backbreaker. If you're at Boise State, you get the turnover, you go down and score a touchdown, and you just give it right back, especially when Wisconsin's getting the ball back to start the second half. That's a tough one.
Yeah, that really is. I mean, you cannot allow them to, be able to get a kick return touchdown. Now 15 seconds left. You have to use the sideline throughout this whole drive right here. Unless
does he see it? He does! Oh, he overthrew it.
Got him.
Taylor. You're saying Taylor deflected that. I don't think he did. Yeah, just an overthrow. And now 10 seconds left.
But those are the holes in the cover 4 if he wants to keep running those. Is those deep crossers.
Oh,
no.
Get down! You want to get down!
Wow.
And now you just have to take your field goal. Unless you run it up the middle to get...
You got to. It's not an easy one.
You might want to run it up the middle.
I would consider that.
Yeah.
You might want to... this kick is...
Good.
Right
Bang. Wow. Very impressive.
As now we head to the halftime, KU and Joker, what do y'all think about this game?
Go ahead, Joker.
I just think this is just a battle of who is making more mistakes. Both teams have kind of made a lot of mistakes, and Boise State obviously has made a lot more than what we've been known to see. So I think if they can clean up those mistakes and stop trying to force these passes, I think they'll be a little bit more efficient on the offensive end.
Yeah, we know Boise State's a really good user, and you know, he's got to find a way to make a quick stop here at some point and get the ball back. You know, struggle with some turnovers in the first half, but you know, he was also moving the ball pretty well.
Yeah, this McCaffrey kid, Greg McCaffrey, has just been a staple on offense so far.
Gotta wonder.
Is there anything Boise State can do to kind of stop him? He's kind of getting everything he wants. This looks like a screen. Does he get the blockers?
Oh,
he does not.
Look at him just fighting for yards. You know what? We might need to make like some type of all just dog team, because I think this McCaffrey guy has got to be on it. Like, he needs some more national recognition.
Nico cuts all the way to the right. And
Boise State just can't stop anybody right now.
Yeah. And
it's another freshman here.
Run. He didn't get touched.
Another freshman from Wisconsin.
Yeah, he didn't get touched until he got past 10 yards. So good blocking right here. There you go, looking to the sideline, trying to see if they want to call a different play, and they are getting ready. It's a read option, but it's the McCaffrey. McCaffrey cuts all the way to the left, cuts up, second down and 7, only a gain of 3 right there. And this McCaffrey kid, you got to think, is he a possible brother of Christian McCaffrey? Probably not, but he's playing like
you never know.
Does he get the 2 feet in? Oh, he does it!
Wow.
Wow. That looked a lot closer than that.
He needed only 1 foot. I don't know.
The wobbly pass.
Oh.
Nah, you don't want to waste a timeout for that. You're kind of in field goal range if you gain probably to 5 yards. So don't want to overdo it here and waste that timeout for no reason.
Yep, trying to tell his players where to go, and he really can't. They can't hear him. Throwing it back.
McCaffrey didn't turn. And I mean, at this point, if it's giving you the option to punt, I think going for it, I wouldn't be that opposed to it. You're on the road in this tough stadium. The stadium post is up. I don't mind this to go for this here and try and keep control of the ball.
And where is he going to go? Allah to him and the defense. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness. It's time if he can get the blockers.
Oh, spin move. I
thought he was going to fit that in there for a second.
And that was basically an arm punt.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You know, I just got to say, though, you know, they were running the ball so good, and then I might have just kept running it until they stopped it.
Yeah, right up the middle, expected right there by Terry. Terry with the catch, and he's the one to get it just a yard behind the 50.
Yeah, boys in a little tempo, trying to make Wisconsin call a timeout or something.
And Riley with another run, and that will be second down and 8.
You know, I like the tempo when you feel like you have the defense in not in a good position, or when you feel like they don't have the right personnel on the field. If you go tempo after that, I kind of do like that.
Yeah, that was smart. Nice little up-tempo run. Trying to get the defense on the heels. And there he goes. They're going to run it again, but this time QB didn't work. But going to see right there what they was going to do and just a stop. This defense right here has just been really, really good today. And they've been showing up against this Boise State team. So 3rd and 11. They have a lot of work cut out for them.
I think depending on
down territory.
Yeah, I was just about to say, depending on this play.
And it hits them, and now you have to punt without a gain of yardage. I was going to say anything within 5 yards, I definitely would have went for that. You can't keep putting the football, but it hit the. Oh my goodness! Oh no! Fair
That's
catch
McCaffrey back there too, returning the kicks. It looks like.
No, that definitely was him.
Just
First
just a
down.
do-it-all player. Love to see it.
Oh, they blocked
Oh,
Oh,
it.
was batted down.
yeah,
And if
That
and
was
at
scary.
this point, you need to stop him here on the set of downs if you're Boise State. We
and if
need to
you're
get the ball back.
Wisconsin, I don't really see a need to kind of be throwing this. McCaffrey's been the hot hand most of this game.
Getting cut out.
And he
Uh,
just falls forward.
Run this football and kind of chew some clock. Take this to the end of the third. You're up 2 possessions. Why give Boise State the opportunity to come back?
right. And that's what you want to do when you're up, at least, by 2 scores or one. Try to, try to keep this game at your own pace as it is now 3rd and 4. You're going to run the ball right here with McCaffrey
Mm.
cut. And he's just going to keep fighting. 1st down and 10 again, 85 rushing yards for him today. And it's been a really good day for this freshman.
I like that they trust the running game there on 3rd and 4. They spread everybody out, make them think that they're gonna throw it, and they just hit a nice run like that.
Yup, and
McCaffrey again.
McCaffrey.
Staying in bounds too. So the clock continues to roll.
Man,
And if you're
they got him lining up everywhere. They got him in the slot, running zig routes. Like they got this kid everywhere.
Yeah, I'm really impressed by this player. Been able to play really good and get his
might
team a
be a
lot of points.
touchdown
As
if he
it's a
has time and he
blitz.
doesn't.
Gets blitz. Tony Montana with the sack.
And that's
And this
huge.
has to be a stop. This has to be like this is the game right here in my opinion.
3rd and 6. Almost the end of the 3rd quarter.
Up the middle.
Wow.
Wow, what a pass.
I like the idea.
Took
Just
Casper.
probably a second too early. I think another second later he has that pretty comfortably to get down.
Yep, I agree.
I'm just going to kick this right out.
Not a great punt.
Right at the 31. Boise,
And now
go ahead.
this is the game for Boise. You cannot punt this football or give the ball to the other team without scoring in some way, shape, or form.
Yep.
Have to score. Have to kick a field goal or something. Like Joker said, smart. Now, I love that. From user aspect, I love it. Because instead of trying to go for the pick, had to just swipe the ball away. That was a very smart play right there.
Yeah, he had the hitch route in the slot open and tried to go for the corner.
Another RPO.
Oh,
And
penalty
that's
though.
not
Is this
going
coming
anywhere. That
back?
might be illegal. Holding.
Holding.
I thought it was illegal, man.
That's a killer. That was a run, so not possible.
Yep. No, it was an RPO.
Well, he handed it off.
2nd down and 20. Yeah. 2nd down and 20 now. He's looking, and a lob to the defense.
Yeah, you're not going to win the game with 5 interceptions. And if you're Wisconsin, I think we're in chew clock mode. Trying to take this time up and kind of end this game on the road.
There you go. It is the end of the 3rd quarter. The most important quarter of all time in football. The 4th quarter is up, and it is here. 2nd down and 5, we have Wisconsin up 24.
Still no
We're
team.
still
still
screwing it up.
Okay. Yeah. My bad.
There's still no team.
I didn't.
McCaffrey
Oh, he's got
again.
Wide open.
And he hesi.
And he's trying to get him with the juke, thinking he was going for the touchdown. But,
Yeah,
I mean, in field goal range again.
That's such a great call against man.
McCaffrey just gonna run it once again, and he's just gonna
Doing
keep
everything right
chugging.
now.
gain of 8 right there, and that's been Boise's problem right there, not being able to stop McCaffrey.
And that's a mark, man. When you hit that mark a lot of times and you take care of the football, you win a lot of football games. It's the more physical team. It's the team that makes it easy, makes it easier on their quarterback, and they've done that.
Hike it, then he's going to hike it again, and this is the second running back out there, and that's a first down and 10. Yeah, this running game from the Badgers has been really good.
And they're both 74 overalls. They're not like, I don't want anyone thinking they're 90 overall if there's something crazy. They are only 74 overall. So, just shows the talent that the Wisconsin running back room has.
Yeah, and over there trying to make adjustments, and he really can't. Now they can hear him, but this one just really can't hear him right there. Can't do it no more. He's
McCaffrey again.
Throw it to McCaffrey and gain a 4 with that
You
catch.
cannot let them get into the end zone with a touchdown.
I think that's why he haven't been kicking the ball. It's because his kicker only has 62 kick power. That is why.
I mean, he's at the 5. I would hope. Keeper, can he get it? Can he get it? Oh. Decision time. You can take your 3.
I think you go for this.
I think you go for this too. A touchdown ends the game, but if you don't convert, then
they gotta go the whole length of the field, and they
have to go the whole length of the field. So I think I like this call to go for it, but it has to be the right play.
Oh man. 4th and 1. This matters.
You gotta think that
McCaffrey's getting this ball. I would be shocked if anyone else other than McCaffrey's getting this ball. Or he's trying to force him off sides. Call timeout. Interesting.
That's alright. I mean, let's take a look at. I mean, they're probably likely to give you the same sort of look, so maybe we can get better play call in here. Try to take advantage of what they're trying to do.
Yeah, first they was in gun, and now they're in.
I kind of like this actually.
There they go.
Does he get it? He baited him into it. Can he get out of there?
No, why would you do that? Oh, I don't think he should have went out. I don't think he should have went out unless it was forced. I don't think he
really had a shot.
I think with how the wide receiver, there was only the blockers to beat. I think I wouldn't have mind to go out there because if he brings that back, that's a touchdown. He gets out of there.
Yeah.
So
take a shot.
They'll run it, and Riley just gets.
I'm confused. I'm confused. I don't think we can be running at this point. We need 2 touchdowns, or at least a field goal. So we need to be taking some shots. Use Marco Andretti. Use.
Now we only got one deep safety here.
They might have him 1-on-1. Can he get it? Oh, he got it!
Oh my goodness. Tempo.
Yep.
If he could score without using his 3 timeouts and potentially before the 2-minute warning, this game is not over.
It's not. Nelson runs the ball.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe.
Now this is one of those. Do we kick it here?
I think we're a little bit too far. I think we want to definitely be inside the 20. And definitely want to get this play off before the 2-minute warning as well.
Yeah, you definitely want to hike this ball up before the 2-minute warning.
Does he do it? Does he do it? He doesn't throw it
away.
Yeah.
Maybe he could have launched in the end zone, but that hasn't worked out well for him today.
Yeah, I think if you're Boise, you got to be looking for some short stuff. I think every interception besides the pick 6 at the beginning has been deep shots. One towards the end zone, 30 yards down the field. Take 5-6 yards, try and get in the field goal range.
Yeah, and that's the Columbus. And Columbus not going to get it.
Now what do you do? I think, you have to, I mean, I don't know. That's tough.
Got to get quick yards. You just got to get a quick yard. You just have
and with the clock running, I feel like this is...
And, oh my gosh.
Oh, that's going to work out. That's going to work out because it's a Wisconsin timeout.
I think we take our 3 now.
I love the tackle right there. That was a good
It's
We
one.
not a
get
bad
ce-
idea.
we get centered and take our 3. We cannot. You do not want to
Oh,
get
I
Yeah.
see.
sacked.
Yeah, Wisconsin's just
Ball.
playing a lot of
That was
cover 4 as expected, and they're just not going to give you anything over the top. They're going to make you earn all these yards.
yeah.
Yeah,
That was
if I don't know.
Go ahead.
I just think you run this, get center, and take your 3. You have your 3 timeouts in your back pocket.
Go to
Yeah,
the
it's
running
just
back. It's catch, and you gotta hurry. Gotta hurry back to the line.
I just think we're wasting precious time, in my opinion. But
got to get some deep crossers on this.
And that
Yeah,
don't
it's just
throw it.
not
oh,
really
and that was
open.
almost picked off. And
They
to me,
kicked
he
this.
wasted 20 seconds for a yard. You gotta wonder if that was necessarily worth it. Now the field goal isn't a guarantee. Yeah, you're. And he made it.
Okay, alright,
Yeah.
okay. I hate those hash mark
And that
kicks.
easily could have been roughing the kicker. But here's the onside kick. I like the
We're
skull.
going to
Try and get the
try it.
ball. Oh my, he got it.
And
Yeah,
he gonna
it's
get
pretty
it.
easy
And
pickup
oh, I
there.
thought he was about to
Okay.
fumble it right there.
Yeah, I mean that's not an easy decision, honestly. I think the onside is the right call there, but you got the 3 timeouts, so obviously first down ends the game. But
Yeah, I have seen no reason why they.
McCaffrey tries to
good
McCaffrey,
stop.
timeout,
Good
lost a
stop.
yard.
Oh man.
I
And
just don't
as
think you throw this. You cannot throw this. Then if it's
I
batted
mean,
down, incomplete,
I
that saves
agree,
a timeout for Boise State.
but it might catch him off guard a little bit.
he's
Does
gonna
he
throw
get?
it! But it's no yard. Oh, it's gain of 4, gain of 4. Ooh man.
Look at Dylan Robb up there, top interceptions. I'm sorry.
That's terrible.
I mean,
So what do you do here? This is maybe
I think
a
you run it and
screen or
try and make him
something?
burn the timeout,
Yeah.
but he won't.
There you go. He's going to
Oh
throw
my
it.
God, does he
Is
get
gonna
it? He
get
stepped out.
He stepped out.
Oh,
I
down.
think
Do you
punt
go
it.
for-
I think you punt it, but
I think you go for
don't-
this at the 36. I mean,
A first down
it's,
ends the
it's
game,
20
but if he
yards
doesn't,
maybe. I mean, yeah.
Timeout,
oh, Boise
Boise.
State calls a
Oh.
timeout. I don't
They
like
wasn't.
that.
I don't think they were ready for what they saw.
4th and 2. I don't know what.
I
you
think
should
I
do
think you
here.
gotta
You
watch
have
the
to go for
quarterback
this.
run. I think you gotta watch the quarterback run here. If you're Boise State, there's been a couple times where they've spread them out and went for that, so that might be what I would try to key in on
The
here.
time that he stepped out is the time that everything goes.
Watch.
You gotta think it's
Stop.
gonna be man.
Oh, the
Oh,
mind
yeah.
games are just teasing me from both sides. Just
So I think I don't think you have a choice if you're Boise State, but to play press
the
man.
QB keeper.
I think you got to play press man and just take your chances. If they beat you on a short one, so be it. But
Yeah.
I think that's what we got to do here.
Gotta tell your cornerbacks to play the most important
Watch
football right
McCaffrey
here.
as well.
Watch out.
He has
They're
to get the
trying to
ball
get it off.
back.
They got it off.
And
Got
that
him.
First
will
down.
do it. Just
Yeah.
get down. There's don't want to get out of bounds, so it stops the clock. I mean, that should do it, but
See, that's just.
McCaffrey.
I mean, he's killed you on that all game. That's
GG's, homie.
just.
Oh, let me fucking make the ball.
oh, okay.
That's a
And
tough
that won
one.
the game. Yeah, that's a tough way to lose McCaffrey, but Wisconsin, 13 ranked. Wisconsin gets the win on the road against number 7 ranked Boise State. Let's talk with their winning head coach. Obviously, the 5 interceptions or the 5 takeaways on defense. What was kind of the standout? Who gets the flowers here? The defense or the running backs?
I mean, if it's running backs, it's gotta be McCaffrey. I'd say he's got to be MVP. He showed up when he had to.
Yeah, I mean it was. You look like you had a really solid game plan on how you wanted to attack them. How does this, this is a big win on the road against a top 10 team. How do you think this sort of changes your sort of outlook on the season going forward here as we get closer to conference play?
It's a good start. Obviously, we didn't play our greatest game, and yeah, we can't play like this every game if we want to win. So definitely got to get it figured out. But lucky to get by with this one and excited for the future, but got to play better.
Electric.
Wanted to talk to you about McCaffrey. He was showing up a lot during this game, and wanted to, you know, talk about him and his performance.
Yeah, I'm very proud of him. I became head coach in Wisconsin, and I looked at the running back room. I thought we were cooked. I thought we were absolutely cooked. I saw I had three freshmen, and highest one was 74, so I thought we were cooked. But Greg McCaffrey, his first 2 weeks has been what we need. Thank God, because we've sucked everywhere else besides him, and we need to figure it out very quick, or we're not going to win very many games.
Freshman from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin.
Fond du
Very
Lac, that's a name.
very
Honda.
fond of Fond du Lac. Love that.
Now, my last question: we look at. Just looked at your schedule. The scheduling committee do did not put you under. I guess they must hate you because now you go on the road next week to USF, and I believe they beat both of their opponents by a combined 60 points. What are we kind of expecting? That's a really good user. What are you kind of expecting for that game against USF, and then on the road against top-ranked team in Ole Miss?
Um, I'm excited. Um, like I said, definitely, if we want to win, we got to play better than how we had these last 2 weeks. But I don't care the schedule ahead of me, honestly. I don't care who I'm playing. I expect to win, so I'm gonna go in every week thinking I'm gonna
Bang.
win. That's how I am. I believe in this team. I'm excited. It's gonna be a tough matchup, but I'm ready for new challenges. Hope to play better.
I love
Yeah.
it.
And we'll move on to Boise State. Just kind of talk us through that game. I feel like a lot of the mistakes came on the offensive end with the quarterback.
Yeah, we had that pick on the first drive of the game. I mean, I feel like I couldn't have really done anything about the screen interception. The ball just flipped into the air. But um, we had another interception where it was on that fourth down play, and I was having a problem with the stem route. Instead of the route stemming, it would just change it to a different route, and I ended up having to basically throw an arm punt. We had the one before halftime that resulted in points, but it seemed like I couldn't catch a break at times, but I made some mistakes myself that I should fix in the future. But it was definitely a learning experience for my first big user game of the year.
Okay, you?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it seemed early on that, he wanted to feature the running back, not only, running the football, doing a couple option plays, but also out of the backfield receiving it. Were there any other changes you would have liked to make to try to cover, some of those flat routes he was hitting for some easy gains at the running back?
Yeah, him getting all those flat routes, that was just on me and not being on top of it before the play started with my user. I definitely look to fix that in the future.
Electric?
Yeah, wanted to ask you because you do have a tough schedule coming up still. I wanted to scroll and see who was you about to play, but
He plays Texas A. He all his remaining user games are against ranked opponents currently. Texas A&M,
yeah, you
TCU,
after,
Oklahoma.
yep, and then Kansas and Kansas State. So,
Bang.
um, Yeah, you play. Yeah, you play a lot of people. So I mean, what is your game plan going into not next week, but the two basically 2 weeks. Um, what's your game plan to go into Texas A&M?
Well, I first look at changing my playbook because this is a run heavy playbook I use. I use Michigan's playbook. I'm just really native to it because I'm a Michigan fan, and when I'm not playing on this dynasty, I'm usually using Michigan in a run heavy offense, but it just doesn't work in here. It's just something with the run blocking on my offensive line. We just can't catch a break most of the time running the ball, and when we did in that game, most of the time we just got a holding penalty, and it was just really frustrating. So I look at making a more pass heavy approach, at least most of the time, going forward.
Right.
Okay, if no one else has any questions, Electric can close us out.
Well, I think yeah, since I ain't hear nobody else, I think that will be the end. With me, Electric, Joker, KU, and the two people that have played today. We will see you next time for another Game of the Week stream. Have a nice night.